Hello and welcome to Sunday. I have put it off for far too long. I had to get it started. It is time for that magical, frustrating time for YouTube creators everywhere. Taxes 2016 edition. Or 2015 edition. I mean, I'm doing them in 2016, but it's a 2015 taxes, whatever, it doesn't matter. We had to get started because it's March, man. When are they due? April?
It's around the 16th, which is Carly's birthday.
Like the middle of April. And we have an accountant, and we need to, like, you know, work with him. He's got to help us a lot on a bunch of stuff, and we tried to do it early enough so we're not a pain on him. We've just been so busy because we've had all this other stuff going on, and then Mal's doing her channel and trying to balance that and work, and I'm trying to help her with that, and I'm trying to do Steven Plays and get Steven Vlog caught up. There's all this stuff going on. I'm just like, well, just another day. Just another day. But no, no more days. No more days. This needs to happen. So tonight we took the initiative to actually break out the receipts. And it's frightening, but we did it. So if you take a look here, this is a mess, and we understand that is trash. That's just stuff that we don't know why we saved, because it's not write-offs in any way whatsoever, and those need to be thrown away. This down here is like 2016 stuff. I don't know if we can write it off yet or not. I haven't really looked at it, but it's stuff that throw down there. And then this is 2015 stuff. That's not all of 2015. That's just things from, I think it started maybe in September. I think that's the September pile. We got two huge gallon-sized bags. One that covers January to June, and then one that covers July to December. And my goal for tonight, because it's late and I had a bunch of other stuff to do, was to get the rest of the receipts done. So we did. That was good. So now all of these receipts are going to be sorted. The ones over there are going to be thrown away because they're no good to anyone. The 2016 ones are going to be put into this handy 2016 receipts for tax purposes January to June bag. And then the other ones from 2015 are going to be put into the July to December 2015 bag. And then that should be all of the loose receipts, unless there's still some hiding. Do you think there's any somewhere?
I don't think they're in the suitcase. We would have pulled them out.
I think...
It would have been dumb of us.
Yeah, I think there's a few in the car, but I don't think they're anything that we would write off anyway, so I think we're probably good. So once those are sorted into the 2 6-month groups, then they need to be sorted into each month, which is a pain, but must be done. Then once they're sorted into each month, then I start going through them and figuring out exactly what, you know, is eligible to be written off. Then the receipts that can be written off stay with that bag. The other ones are discarded. We don't need them. Once I do that for all 12 months, then the physical portion is done. Then I begin the very arduous task of working through things online. Basically, anything that could be a write-off. A lot of stuff that we bought on Amazon, which, you know, doesn't have a physical receipt. So we got to go through all of our Amazon purchases, which is the easiest thing to do. Then we have to, like, remember all of the other purchases we made. For example, if I bought DLC for a game to do on Steven Plays, I have to remember that purchase. So
there's stuff in my email I have marked as receipts too.
Well,
like plane tickets.
I tell myself every year that I'm going to do a better job of keeping up with what's, you know, a write-off throughout the year, and then every year I don't do a good job. So instead, I've gotten better at knowing the search terms for my email. So I searched for things like Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft and Steam, and look through there and see if there's stuff in there, in those search results that, you know, I bought, that I covered, things like that. Obviously, we bought a lot of equipment in 2015. We bought new microphones. We bought an audio interface. We bought upscaler. We bought the GH4 and a lens for it. What else did we buy? We bought a bunch of equipment upgrades. We didn't buy the iMac in 2015. We waited until 2016, and that was on purpose, because then that will count towards 2016 taxes. So there was. It's actually very calculated why we buy things when we buy them. We decided that it was probably best just to wait until 2016 to get that computer. So then that's a big write-off for 2016 taxes. Yeah, it started. We have it started. We have everything on the floor. And Mal just finished dinner.
Yep.
So I'm going to turn this off for a sec, discard all that crap over there, put these into 2 different bags, and then we did it. And then we can eat, and we can watch an episode of Dragon Ball Z, and relax for 25 minutes, and then I might take care of a little bit more tonight. And that takes care of July. Oh, man. So we had dinner.
I don't think that's all of July.
Watch Dragon Ball, huh?
I don't think that's all of July.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because didn't we go to ChefCon at the end of July and also Arizona in July? This is only Greece.
Really?
Yeah, I bet it's in the other one.
Crap. Well, that could happen. After dinner, we decided that we'd jump into January through July and sort those into bags, and we did. We got it done, which is good. We haven't actually looked through stuff. We kind of did a little bit while we were going through it, and we came up with some stuff that wasn't worthy. We're like, nah, we're not going to use this, so that's all completely trash, so we're going to throw that away. But otherwise, we've got 7 months done, although Mal does think that July is...
That is only
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah, there's actually not a whole lot of stuff in there, so there's probably more July stuff, so we gotta go through that. We were going through some of the receipts, and at one point I looked at a receipt and I was like, man, I can't read this. And then I realized it was from Greece, and I gave it to Mal and I said, it's all Greek to me! And we all grimaced and had a terrible time.
Even the cats.
Even the cats. Even the cats were not impressed by that. But yeah, half of it, roughly, half of it's done. Tomorrow I'll have to sort the other 6 months, and then once it's all sorted, then I will go through month by month and categorize it month by month, because there's certain different categories, like, you know, if it's travel related, that's one thing. If it's an expense, that's another thing. Like, we found receipts for, you know, various video games, when we bought Brotherhood, when we bought Little Big Planet 3, when we bought controllers, when we bought things that were necessary for the channel. So that's got to be separated different than, you know, airfare or baggage fees or other things. So that's all separate. And then when we get all of that done for every single month, I can start doing the stuff online. Then I got to get a paper and pad out and start making more specific notes about some things. And I'm hoping I can get all that done tomorrow. But I might. It's bad because also tomorrow I need to, like, record some Assassin's Creed, because I'm out of that to release. So I got to do that and do this, but this has got to take priority because this has got to get done. But I think I might be able to finish the taxes tomorrow. I don't know if I can or not right now, but I think if I spend most of the day on it and just get the bare minimum amount of Assassin's Creed done, like just 2 episodes, and then jump back into this, I think it'll be okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know that tax time is not the most thrilling time, and it's
the annual holiday.
It's also different for a lot of different people. I mean, a lot of people can do it themselves. It's easy. Or
if I filed without you, I could do it.
Oh yeah, see, I'm sure it'd be real easy for you. It's going to get real hard for you next year.
Yep.
With Malmakes, oh yeah, you're going to have a bunch of stuff you have to keep track of and junk. But otherwise, you'd be good. But for me, no, very, very hard. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, we'll see how far I get. Fingers crossed I can get it all done, but I guess we'll find out. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
Watch us play games. Watch Mal paint games. Social media. Buy a shirt. Support our Patreon. See you tomorrow.